시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 오늘 그리스에서 오신 콘스탄티노스 장군님과 함께 용산의 전쟁기념관 다녀왔는데요. 잠시 인터뷰 하려고 이렇게 모셨습니다. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Are you enjoying your visit in Korea?
Yes, always, because I like so much Korea.
This is your third time, right?
Yes, this is my third time actually.
When do you go back to Greece?
My departure will be on Saturday in the morning.
Saturday. Yes. It's the day after tomorrow.
Yes, right.
Okay. So can you introduce yourself for our viewers?
My name is Konstantinos Kousandas. I was for 36 years in the Greek armed forces as a military. My rank is Lieutenant General.
You're 3-star?
3-star General retired. So I have quite experience in issue concerning NATO, concerning European Union training, and as well I am very much skilled about geopolitics and international security, especially between the international relationships between the nations. So this is my specialization, and during my stay here I had the excellent privilege. Amos business class is a MBA of French program, so I enjoyed so much, and this is the reason that I was here in Korea.
Okay. Also, you studied international politics in Belgium.
Yes.
Yes, and international security in the UK.
Yes.
This is my first time to interview in English.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
My English is not good.
No,
but
speak perfectly.
Thank you. So you were here for 9 days, right?
Yes, 9 days. And actually today and tomorrow will be my last day.
Okay. So we went to the war memorial of
Yes.
Korean War today. How did you feel about the visit?
You know, sometimes when you visit these high-level historical places, you feel something that is very, very related with the high values. The values of the freedom, the values of the democracy, the values of the civilization. So every time that you are in such a place, that a memorial Korean War is excellent. So yes, I enjoy so much because it reminds me the history starting 1950 till 1953. And this war here in Korean Peninsula, it was very decisive, especially for the democracy and the Western values.
So the Greece came to Korea, an unknown Asian country, just for the freedom.
Yes, not only Greece but also other 22 countries, in the name of the United Nations, decided to come here and to fight for the democracy and for the freedom. Finally, it was a very successful expedition. So Greece participated in this war. Greece sent a big number of Greeks to fight here. It was more or less 1 battalion, consisting initially from 1,000 soldiers and 65 Air Force personnel, including 7 C-47 Dakota. Finally, had accomplished their mission, and in general, all 23 countries. And finally, they accomplished their mission by deliberate the areas that the coalition of North Korea and Russia had already occupied.
So does Greece also teach about the Korean War in high schools or middle schools?
Yes, you know, this Korean expedition is a part also of the Greek history, because here as well we have the cemetery of 186 Greeks. So this is the reason that we commemorate our history and our deaths in the name of the democracy. I can tell you that every Greek feels very proud because of our history.
So what does Korean War mean to you?
You know that in the name of the Western civilization and in the name of the high values and principles of the freedom, everybody has the obligation to fight for this. Right. Without fight, you are lost. If you want to have freedom, you have to fight for the freedom. So this is the message. If you want to have always freedom, you have to fight for this. You have to defend the freedom.
Freedom is not free.
Yes, as you said,
the message.
And freedom is not free.
Okay. As I learned, as I know, during the 1945 to 1950, just before the Korean War, there was a Greek civil war between communists and anti-communists. Does that make a reason why Greeks sent an army to Korean War?
Yes, we had such a kind of civil war. Of course, we had this kind of bad experience because it was civil war. But I can say to you that the reason that the Greeks came here to fight mainly was because they had intention to be a member of NATO. Because NATO was founded in 1949. And afterwards the Greeks made an application for membership, but didn't approve. So they decided to make something for NATO, but also for the United Nations, and in the name of the democracy and of the resolution of the United Nations. So they decided to participate in this mission because not only it was a part of the United Nations resolution, but as well for the values and the principles of the freedom. So they did, and now together we are here and we are very proud for this. Sometimes I say that the world is small. Doesn't matter if I am from Greece and you are from Korea. Sometimes the message is the same. You have to fight for the freedom, and anytime you have to be ready to defend your territories. This is the message, and this is my clear message to our veterans here in Korea.
The Greece veterans and the Korean veterans.
Yes, the message is the same.
The message is the same. Or if you get to meet any Greek Korean War veterans, what would you say to them?
I could say that it's my pleasure and my honor to meet him and to say that our fathers fight it here in the name of the freedom together. This is a huge recognition for this memorial Korean War. This is a splendid message to everybody that the Greeks and the Koreans fight it together for the peace.
What could you say more than thanks?
My pleasure always.
And please, could you say a word for young Koreans like me, the 20s, 30s, who live in Korea, who haven't experienced the war? Could you say a message?
My message is that everybody study its history, because history always can teach us what are the meaning of our territory.
There is a similar word in Korea. If you don't remember your history, there's no future for you.
Of course, of course. History is a part of ourselves. It's for me, for my father, or for my grandfather. It's a part of our family, of our human beings.
That's right. Next time you visit Korea, you promise to go to Busan.
Yes, why
the
not?
UN park.
Yes,
You're very
should be better
interested about
to
that.
visit the US and PAR, yes.
Okay, I'll be looking forward for your next visit to Korea.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
And thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for visiting Korea and having an interview with me. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
my
much.
pleasure always.
Thank you very
감사합니다.
much. 감사합니다. In Korea, many students come here as a trip with teachers.
Ah, okay.
So I bought flowers for you, and
Thank you.
so you put flowers here.
Yes, this is my duty and my high commemorative desire to give this bouquet of flowers that they left Greece and came here to fight for the democracy and for the values and the high level standards of the freedom. So it's my duty, my obligation to come here and to leave these flowers in favor of the commemorative life of the dead Greeks. 감사합니다.